Breaking news, my wonderful people. CPDP calls emergency meeting. Set to drop hammer on Wike's camp. Wike's camp continuously say, listen, people must keep to their words. People must keep to their words. If you listen to the governor of Akwa Ibom State, why he said it's not like Wike is their leader or their lord, but they just know the right thing. And they say, guess what? What the constitution says must be followed adequately. We can't allow the same mistake. If you cannot keep to your party, you cannot keep to your words, how can you keep to the promises you want to make to Nigerians? That should teach us a lesson, by the way, Nigerians. That should teach us a great lesson. So please, don't go ahead and think that politicians have got you all and everything they say, then you laugh and say, hey, well done. You have said it well, and you begin to clap and do whatever you're doing. Remember that at the end of the day, they can't even keep to their simple promises. How can they now keep to promises that they are making to you? Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. The leadership of the People Democratic Party will today take a position on the activities of Governor Nyesom Wike of Rivers State, his Oyo State counterpart Seyi Makinde, ex-information minister Jerry Gana, other prominent party chieftains. The party called an emergency meeting after Wike and his loyalists withdraw from the party presidential camp council. However, the decision taken on Wike's camp will be made known after the meeting of PDP leadership today, the emergency meeting. The Wike's camp had announced their plan not to participate in the campaign council of Atiku, which was scheduled to start as soon as INEC timetable begins. This all was scheduled for the inauguration for next week, Wednesday, after a meeting at Wike's private residence in Port Harcourt, Rivers State. On Wednesday morning, they made the announcement. They insist that Chairman Ayi must resign from office and his position, and that must be zoned to the south for balance of justice and equality. In the subsequent development, PDP leaders went into a marathon meeting to determine what decision to take on the actions on Wike's camp. Confirming the meeting by PDP leaders, the party spokesman, Debo, on Wednesday said, we are having an emergency meeting. As a party, we need to take a firm position to rebuild the rebound of our party. We have been in marathon meeting since morning, since Wednesday precisely. But one thing is clear, no one has rejected our presidential candidate. That is very important. The meeting will continue tomorrow, which is today. And after the meeting, we'll make our position clear. Meanwhile, the PDP presidential candidate Alhaji Atiku Abubakar on Wednesday told Governor Nyesom Wike and his group that Ayi will not resign. So you see, who exactly is to be blamed? Atiku said Ayi is going nowhere. Wike can do whatever he wants to do. Atiku, in a statement, said on the call for resignation or removal from office of our national chairman, however, I must reiterate what I have said severally in public and in private. The decision for Ayi to resign from office is personal. That between Dr. Ayi and I, neither I nor anyone else will make that decision for me. Ayi must remain. Atiku said he is a committed Democrat and firm believer in the rule of law and democrat terms, and that everything must be done within the premise of the party constitution. But until the elections are over, Ayi goes nowhere. So there you have it, my wonderful people. A time of fun, if you ask me, a time of serious fun has begun. Okay, a time of serious fun has begun. You can see for yourself how things are turning out and the way things are going in the last few hours. Do you think Wike is wrong? Atiku has made another statement and he said, listen, if Wike he should turn the sky to pink. That you wake up in the morning and the sky is no longer blue or white, it is now pink. I said, so if he likes, he should turn the sky to pink. And he resigns nowhere, he goes nowhere. We stay where we are. So these are some of the things that are going on, and everybody, you and I, we can see for ourselves. So you can see that Atiku himself, I don't think he's ready for peace. I don't know, but I don't really think he's ready for peace because the party constitution clearly states on which part Wike holds that if a northern, presidential candidate, then a southern, chairman, and there is an order in which this thing should be displayed for all to, have a sense of belonging in the party. So what part do you see? Where do you stand in all of this? Can you see that some people have made up their mind that come rain, come shine, the party will not move forward. And these persons are making this decision for themselves. Okay, they are making this decision for themselves because if they really want to see change, they should go ahead and make the change, make it a reality. Okay, they should go ahead and make the change a reality and not just stand by and pretend that all is well. Okay, they shouldn't just stand by and pretend that all is well. You can see for yourself that truth is gradually being eroded, and everybody, you can see, you can make a peak. You can make that decision and say, where do we stand? Where are we? Are we going to continue in this same way, in this same vein? By the time we have gotten a clue on that very ground, then we can begin to make further approaches on where we go. Because if you look at it, you can tell for yourself if we are on the right path or things are going well. As it stands right now, we don't see those truths coming to be. We see a different perspective altogether. Okay, Atiku himself is not ready, so I don't understand the meeting the leaders are making, the leaders of the party. Atiku says as long as he remains whatever of the party, he's going to make sure that Anyi does not resign. So where do we stand with all this? So who is deceiving who, to be quite candid? Who is deceiving who? Who is deceiving who? Leave us a comment. Bye for now.